if everybody heard that. I'm live. Guys, excuse me. You know. Um, Hope everybody is doing fine. What's up, J Dog? I'm not gonna mince words with the things I'm gonna say for the next 10 or 15 minutes. I don't want to be too long. I'm in a hot car. No, I don't even care about the heat though right now. Give me a second. I just came back from court, in traffic court. I was actually on my way, uh, coming from court this morning here in New Orleans. I was in civil district court, and I was getting. I got something from the True Royal family. What's up? I don't know if that's a troll or what, but hello. I yeah, was coming from court this morning. I was looking at the. I try to stay away from mainstream media today. I'm still trying, and I see people on Twitter. What's up, What's up, True Royal family? I tried to stay away from, NBC and CBS and ABC, because I knew what was coming today. I'm not shocked. I'm shocked, but not surprised. When it still happens, when you still get that decision, uh, just going by how the judge was reacting to the defense motions, he practically denied every motion the defense stated. You said you was waiting on me. What's up, B1 for life? Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna give you a true update, and I'm not gonna mince my words. But getting back to what I was saying, I was looking at the updates, and I saw how the judge didn't stated that uh, he needed to be labeled a sexual predator, a violent sexual predator, even though Bill Cosby was not convicted of rape. People make that mistake. I had a St. Aug brother that was talking about calling him a serial rapist on my timeline because I just said they just lynched this man. And I had to correct him and say he was not charged with rape, and not to mention also the ethical violations that I saw take place, the things that I've read and discussed with various people. And I'm not the only attorney who said that. I was coming out of court this afternoon, and I spoke with another fellow attorney, and he said, you know, Cosby was a pro African man, and he got fucking railroaded. Yeah, this is war. Don Ruzan, shit, I shouldn't have mentioned his name, but uh, yeah, a fellow attorney of mine, we were talking about it, and you know, he basically was telling me, Gav, watch the Beckys and the stuff that was going on, what to do with a traitor. You know, the Hannibal Buress who kick-started this. Although, truth be told, I've listened to Nicole's videos. Uh, I've seen Twitter handles. From what I've read, that Hannibal Buress didn't write that joke. Judd Apatow helped him craft and write that. Now I don't know how true that is. I wasn't there. I remember him on Howard Stern saying how he had been saying that joke for months in advance, but it was clear to me. You notice when that video was taken, it went viral, right? And whoever the reporter was that was out there, I think he wrote for a college article, newspaper, or something like that. Did you notice how come? Just remind me now. He was able to record just specific 10 minutes of Hannibal Buress talking about Bill Cosby. Yet comedians, and I can tell you this, being a stand-up comedian, we don't know. We have a set, but you don't know when I'm moving to one joke and punchline. as I'm going. So we have a set list that we may work on where you want to say you want a particular joke in this order and close with this joke, like Eddie Griffin would always close in the '90s his jokes with Michael Jackson on crack. But he would set it up where it would lead to that big climatic point where he would start dancing. My point being, you didn't know when Hannibal Buress was going to do that joke. So how could you just record that with 10 minutes and knew when, where to stop? And you've never seen that entire set. It was just that recording of Bill Cosby. Did anybody ever think about that? Did anybody ever wonder how did this reporter know that Hannibal Buress was going to be doing that? Now, I'm not going to speak too much on Mr. Buress and some of the other black comedians and entertainers who sold out. They know who they are. You know, I was expecting, like I said, I was praying that he would have at least gotten a probation, and he could have appealed it. And today the judge denied all the motions. He did not, and I saw it on my phone when a friend asked me through Messenger, "Did you see what they're doing to Cosby?" I was like, "No, I didn't want to watch a lynching." And they said they gave him 3 to 10 years. The less said about Buress, the better. You know, I'm going to say this. I wanted to just mention this one point. Where can he go in life now when everybody knows that he was the one that basically destroyed Bill Cosby? And his joke, he's going to be known for that for the rest of his life, for the rest of his career. People are going to mark my words. He is marked. I'm not talking about harming him or anything like that. Let me be clear with my words. But he is marked for the rest of his life and his career in Hollywood. Just think about that, for being the guy that brought down Bill Cosby. His joke, his words are the reason why one of the reasons why Cosby is sitting, the main reason why Cosby is sitting in jail. Now, Hannibal Buress was somebody you never heard of. You never heard of him. I didn't know anything about him until that joke was made. And then you saw, I know Harvey Superboy was talking about this earlier, but you saw how Hannibal Buress is now in movies. He's gotten TV deals. You saw him in Spider-Man's movie. You saw him in a lot of Judd Apatow's movies, and Judd Apatow leading that charge against Cosby. But you notice Judd Apatow has said nothing about Harvey Weinstein. He has said nothing about Stephen Collins, Roman Polanski, any of these motherfuckers. You honestly think Harvey Weinstein is going to go to jail? Think again. Wake the fuck up. And I'll say this, and this is one thing Bill should have done, and I know he was being sued every time he answered, but the minute these allegations started, he should have really taken it seriously and went out and said, no, 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 no. This system, and I'm telling you, even as a lawyer, I've lost faith. I have lost faith. This is not the justice system. Like I talked with Brother Ron Hurd. It is just us, like Richard Pryor said. There's no way that this man should have been given any time in jail after he gave this woman, I put it in air quotes, after she took money and kept lying, fucking lying. He gave her $4 million. They brought in a deposition. They brought in his deposition after they said they were not going to prosecute him. And it was allowed to be in court. The judge let this shit go on and on. He let it go on. He let a juror sit on there and say, let's convict him, he's guilty. He let witnesses say, you know what you did, Mr. Cosby. He let a witness say, you raped me, and that motherfucker let it go on. If I get disciplined by the bar for calling a judge, I'm in Louisiana, so
You know what? I don't give a shit. He's in Pennsylvania. I know we owe respect to lawyers and judges, but I'm a black man in America too. And what I saw today and what I'm seeing, especially from some of my black people, this is what hurts me. This is what really hurts me, is that you guys laugh and co-sign. I see some of our sisters who identify with LGBTQ and feminists that co-sign this. If Bill Cosby is truly guilty, yeah, he deserves to be punished. But my God, do you honestly think it was fair that judges break ethical rules, that the DA break an ethical rule when he went out and campaigned on getting Cosby? Do you think it was fair? What if it was your fucking son? You know, Michelle Obama talked about how we got to raise our daughters, but what about our boys? What about our sons? What message are you saying? Yes, no man should ever rape a woman or violate them. I understand that wholeheartedly. But my goodness, you got to have proof. You can't just convict somebody because you don't like them or because of a movement. Three to 10 years is, they got what they wanted. They got what they wanted. Men, I'm just going to say this too. Please be careful. You know, when a woman says no, she means no. You know, watch what you say, watch your hands, everything. Watch yourself. Record everything too. You know, be safe. Just watch who you mess with, watch who you talk to. You know, again, if it's true, I just have a problem with. I just have a problem with unfairness in a system. If somebody, you know, for 3 to 10 years for an 81-year-old man, and the judge focused on the deposition. In his deposition, Cosby never admits to drugging any woman, and he never admitted, to my knowledge, raping any woman. Yet the media, who played a bigger factor in this, they are the ultimate factor. Let it go. They ran with this. You know, the minute Bill Cosby was told there were not going to be charges, he was promised that by Bruce Castor, and he had to give a deposition, and he gave his deposition. But they used it against him 12 years later after it was unsealed. You know, they just lost control of the court. So, I'm just going to tell you all, I'm going to close out. This is not a time, we may be sad a little bit about what happened when we saw this lynching take place. We may be upset at the judge or the juries for what they did and the DAs, but this is a time to be active. And if you are in Philadelphia, or if you are in that county where Cosby was sentenced and you're black, you all need to register to vote. And what I mean by that, very carefully listen to me. Don't decline jury duties. Get registered and vote Kevin Steele out. And if not, you need to file in his complaints with his office, with the disciplinary board. We need to have something done to file complaints against the judge. And you need to register to vote. And when it comes to election time, keep these people out. Because just imagine what's going to happen if you're not a rich celebrity and you don't have money and you go before these people and they can do things highly unethical. That's what I don't get. That's what really irritates me. And I'm listening to people. Yeah, it was hearsay evidence. I'm listening to people. I got people on my Facebook and Twitter telling me, he's a serial rapist. He wasn't convicted for rape, dummy. Read. Read. That's all I got, guys. I told you I wasn't going to mince my words. Be blessed. Yeah, they have.